Hello YouTube, I am the Beheaded Nerfer here again doing another video, and as you can see I have here in my hands a double Strongarm integration, and that is going to be the subject for this video today. So I'm just going to get right into it because I want to make this video really snappy. The Strongarm's internals, both of these have no internal modifications whatsoever. They're completely stock. I was completely happy with the performance of the Strongarm, and in Nerf wars I play, I'm usually close quarters, you know, maybe the max distance is 30 feet between open space, maybe more like, maybe 40, something like that. But I don't need any more power than these things can dish out. I didn't want to spend the extra money. The integration is done with the bolt and screw method, bolt and nut method, sorry, and epoxy putty on both sides. This is not one of my better epoxy putty jobs. I was running out, and so I had to kind of use it sparingly. Never run out of epoxy putty. Doing integration, make sure you have one stick over what you think you're going to actually need. Do never, I mean, even so, you need to have like a lot of epoxy putty hanging around just if you do modifications to Nerf guns, because it comes in very handy. The bolt and screw method is a method used by Coop 77, bolt and nut method. Why do I keep saying that? Bolt and nut method is a method used by Coop 772 that he used on a Rapid Strike and Rough Cut 2x4 integration. If you're not familiar with his channel, go search him on YouTube. He's got stuff there. He is currently retired, but his videos are still up there. This double Strongarm integration also came from him. I liked it so much that I just decided, you know what, I'm going to go get another Strongarm and do this because I kind of wanted to do an integration and I didn't really want to spend a bunch of money. I think these Strongarms are 10 bucks on Amazon right now, plus your shipping, or if you order $35 or more, you get free shipping. But basically, that's it. I just to give you a general idea of what I did with the bolt and nut method. I took a bolt, which is a 1/2 inch 6/32 bolt, and I took the nut that matches that, and basically I drilled a hole in the bottom of each shell, in between the two left and right pieces of the shell. So I have the left and right pieces, and then I drilled a hole right through the middle there. I did that to both sides here, both guns on either side. Make sure the hole's lined up right, and then I took the nut with the two halves off, and I took the nut, no, bolt. God, I can't talk. This is why I need to take a speech class. No, I'm just kidding. I took the bolt and the nut and tightened it to the appropriate tightness so that when the two shells are put back together and everything's nice and screwed in, the two shells don't wiggle this way or anything like that. I did that. It's not exactly the most easiest thing on earth. I will be doing a video on how the heck you do that, because I don't think I'm very good at explaining it. At least it's just not making sense to me. So if you get anything out of that, good for you. Plus 2 cool points for you. But yeah, that's basically all I did to this thing. Nothing really too extravagant. As you can see, I cut off the handles and a little swoopy thing right before the trigger guard. But that's about it. And then I just used the bolt and nut method right here. Put one there, and then I epoxied the heck out of all the rest of it. Performance is exactly the same as always, so I'm not even going to bother firing this thing, is because I'm sure a lot of you already know what a Strongarm looks like. I will dry fire it just so you can see that the barrel still spinning, everything like that. One cool thing that I did want to mention before I go here is that the barrels, when you have them out, it does kind of get some getting used to loading them like upside down and where to put the darts when they go back in so that it fires properly. But one cool thing you can do is when they're out like this and they're all loaded up and you want to feel like really cool, you can just go and they're all back in. It's kind of like doing it with a single Strongarm, except for you have to go like kind of like that instead of like that. But yeah, one more thing is, how do you hold this thing? You just kind of hold it like Spider-Man. Take your 2 middle fingers, put it in here, let your pointer finger and pinky finger rest right on the ridges here. You know, use the ridges to grip or whatever. Actually, you know, not that bad in comfort. It's definitely for the more stronger hand people. I tend to kind of hold it like this sometimes because it is a little heavy. I will say that, to hold it with one hand, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, if you would like to go do this, basically, all it cost me, besides tools, was epoxy putty was probably $5 for the epoxy putty. I don't know, maybe $1 for the, no, probably 50 cents for the bolt and nut. So, and then you've got your $20 in Strongarms right there. So that just comes to about 28 bucks. Say, like this whole thing cost me about $28 to make. It's very cheap, not not incredibly easy. I'm not going to say it's very easy, but very cheap and good integration to start integrating if you want to go down that route. But anyway, that'll just about do it for this video. If you would, please click that subscribe button down there. I do a bunch of Nerf videos, unboxings, reviews, range tests, paintings, modifications, integrations, the whole lot. Everything. I do not have currently any range tests or paintings is because it is cold outside and I cannot paint in cold and I cannot do range tests in the snow. It doesn't work that way. But if you like what I do, click the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like this video. Comment below if you've got any questions. I will answer them if they make sense. Until next time, guys, keep nerfing.